Hi coconuts, welcome back to Coco's Kingdom. In today's episode, I'm going to be finishing the 22 rescape I did, which was in the last episode right here. Over the past few weeks, I pulled out a lot of plants from tanks that I tore down and I just left them in bags randomly around the room. I'm going to gather what I can use first and then I'm going to put it aside and then we'll start planting the 22 long. And then after that, we're going to use the little sponge holder that I got from Walmart last episode to plant the plants that we got on top. So contrary to what you guys normally see and what I normally post, the fish room has been like a really big mess from me tearing things down and just not cleaning up after, which I should be doing, but I'm not. So there's just a lot of random cups, bags, plants, and just like supplies that are just laying on the floor that I've been having to move around. And I'm just still gonna ignore it for now. So I'm just gonna be going around gathering the bags of plants and then possibly cleaning them off because they probably died some or just sat for too long. And then we'll start to the process of actually putting the plants in the scape. A lot of the time people are always like, oh, the room still looks good, it's not messy, but it's like I even hide most of the mess that time because I just have a bunch of junk everywhere. I mean, it could be a lot better than what it is right now. Okay, so we're gonna look for plants. I know that we have that cup right here. We'll use those. And I think these bags, oh god, it didn't leak. I don't know how, but it didn't. We have these bags right here. I'll just put them in the bucket for now. Organize those, and then everything in here is what I got from the tank previously. So I think I'm just gonna bring all those plants to the bathroom, clean them off there, and then get back to the 22 over here. So I'm just gonna start with whatever's in this cup, and then the bucket, and then the big blue bin itself. I'll just show the plants as I clean them, as I probably don't even remember most of their names, and I'm too lazy to list them out anyways. So I finished cleaning all of the plants and I ended up getting this much from them. I'm just going to start throwing them in wherever I think they look good and just rearrange until I like it. So I can't even find my tweezers anywhere. Never mind, I found them. So I just finished planting the tank and I ended up not even using all of the plants, but it came out pretty good compared to what I thought was gonna happen since I didn't really have like a ton of plants on hand. I kind of just recycled what I had instead of buying new ones. I'm just gonna show you guys how it came out, and then after that we'll get to starting the sponge holders and getting the plants on top in. Getting past this roadblock right here. This is how it came out. Not too luscious yet, but I'm sure it'll grow in. So I'm pretty happy with it because it actually looks like almost full already, even though it was just planted, and the rocks look nice too. The reason I was unhappy with the hardscape in the last scape is because all the rocks got swallowed up, so there was really no point in even having hardscape. So for this one, I really wanted to use something that would like go above, and even if the plants grew out, you would still be able to see it. And I even went above the water line with these ones so it could kind of like blend in the plants that'll be on top. So I went ahead and already rinsed them out just in case there was anything that I didn't want to go in the tanks. I have my netting right here. I just already had green netting around, so I'm going to use this. The netting's a little bigger than I like, as in like the size of the holes in it. So I'm just going to double or maybe triple it up inside of the sponge holder so the soil doesn't fall through. If I can find my scissors. So I'm just going to measure it longer than the sponge holder itself so it has room to go inside and fold over. And then I'm just going to cut a giant piece and overlap it inside. Just like that. I'm just going to make sure it has room. So I'm just going to fold it into 3 like I said, so there's more netting between the soil and the sponge holder. And then I'm just going to put it in there for now. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one, and then I'm going to get the soil inside of it. So I'm going to move to the floor to do the soil so it doesn't spill everywhere just in case it does fall out. So I'm just going to fill it up with soil and kind of shake it until the smaller particles of soil stop falling out. So once it's filled with soil, I'm just going to cut the excess netting around it so it's even and it's not showing either. And that's how it's going to look when it's done. I have the plants that I'm going to be using right here. So I have 5 little pots that I had gotten from Lowe's. What I'm going to do with these ones is I'm just going to take them out of their soil and wash them until the bare root and put them right into the sponge holders. I just got them both completed and this is how they came out. I'm just going to stick them and hope for the best. This is the finished scape. I might end up moving things around just because it seems like it might have taken away a lot of light from here. I might just have to extend the light out forward or bring it higher. And we're just going to see how the plants do. If they die, they die. And if they live, then great. But if not, I can just switch them out to more bellow palms or ferns or other plants that you can grow immersed instead of the croutons. Since I did use fresh aqua soil, it's going to take a while for the tank to cycle again before I can move all the residents back in, including new residents that I'm probably going to get later on. So that does complete this video. If you did like the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye everybody! Well, I ended up not being a fan of the plants on top, so I actually just took them out. So this is the finished scape. That is all.